Sriracha has become a staple in households across the globe. This bright red sauce with a green lid is iconic, and upon first taste, its uniquely acidic yet garlicky chili flavor wins over taste buds instantly. But this sauce has some pretty humble and skewed beginnings, so we're here to talk about the full history of Sriracha sauce. Manufactured by Hoi Fong Foods, this sauce entered the Western world thanks to David Tran, a Chinese immigrant from Vietnam. In 1975, David Tran began making chili sauces in Vietnam, utilizing peppers that his brother grew north of Saigon. Then, in 1979, David fled Vietnam due to the rising tension with China, essentially deeming all Chinese ethnic people in Vietnam as unwanted. David then crowded onto a freighter all the way to the US along with 3,000 other refugees. Once David Tran landed in the US, he noticed a large population of Southeast Asian immigrants, but also a lack of flavorful hot sauces. So he thought, why not make the same sauce that he made back in Vietnam? David then began putting his sauces in jars and sold it to local friends and restaurants. However, word of mouth traveled fast. So David started up Hoi Fong Foods in 1980 out of his blue Chevy van. And remember that freighter that he took to the US? Well, the name of that freighter was Hoi Fong, appropriately giving homage to what brought him to the US. Also, the reason the company logo is a rooster is because David Tran was born in the Chinese Year of the Rooster. The more you know. Sales grew steadily, but it wasn't until mid to late 2000s when the Western world really grew to know Sriracha. By 2012, Hoi Fong was selling over 20 million bottles a year. And the craziest part, not a single penny was spent in marketing or advertising. So I think it's safe to say that Sriracha has become a staple sauce across the world. I mean, you see it absolutely everywhere, with companies even putting their own spin on it. And with these humble beginnings, it's hard not to appreciate what David Tran introduced to the US, let alone the world. Hoi Fong Sriracha is in a league of its own. However, what if I told you that Hoi Fong Sriracha actually isn't the original Sriracha sauce? It may be the Sriracha sauce we all know and love, but the original Sriracha sauce actually dates back to the 1930s. The actual name Sriracha or Sriracha actually ties to a town in Thailand. On the coast of Thailand, you will find a town appropriately named Sriracha. Now, the full history of Sriracha sauce is uncertain, but according to the Sriracha Lovers Association in Thailand, along with many older generations in the town, the origin of Sriracha sauce was a dip families made for themselves consisting of chilies, Thai garlic, salt, sugar, and vinegar. Every family has their own recipe that they tweak and add onto, and no two family recipes are the same. The popularity of Sriracha in Thailand grew so much that two families actually decided to market it and sell it. Those two companies, Sriracha Panik and Grand Mountain. We had the opportunity to get a bottle of the Grand Mountain Sriracha, all thanks to my aunt. She picked it up from a Southeast Asian market nearby, and she really wanted a shout out in this video. So, Awan, thank you so much for grabbing us this bottle. Most Sriracha sauce in Thailand comes in two varieties, a medium hot and a strong hot, and for this video, we got the strong hot. So you may be wondering, are there any notable differences between this and the Hoi Fong brand? Well, why don't we let people try it out for the first time? Now, typically, the most popular way of enjoying Sriracha sauce in Thailand is with an omelet, so we're going to be using our breakfast omelets to try it out. So, you've had like regular Sriracha before, right?
Yeah. I love Sriracha. It's great. I put it on everything, all my meals, everything. I'd drink it if I could.
Green top Sriracha? Yes, I have.
All right, we'll try it out, man. Let me know your thoughts on this new stuff.
Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Here, let me just get a piece of this.
All right, healthy dose, double side. Oh, it's messy.
Like Ronnie said, a nice healthy dose.
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good. What is this? Sriracha? It's really good. I like it.
Yeah?
That's Sriracha. That's good. It's actually so good.
Very surprising because it's not like the Sriracha sauce, like it's typical Sriracha sauce.
It's a bit sweeter. Not as acidic. It's better. In short.
Well, as you can tell, there's quite a noticeable difference between these two sauces. The Thai version is less hot, slightly sweeter, and not as acidic. Trying both of them, if I'm being honest, even though both Hoi Fong and the Thai brand share the same name for a sauce, I don't even consider them the same sauce at all. It's like comparing Tabasco to Frank's Red Hot. Some people prefer one, some people prefer the other. Hoi Fong utilizes a jalapeno hybrid for their sauce, whereas the Thai sauce utilizes a pepper called Prixi Pha. Regardless of which one is your preference, I think we owe the popularity and the entrepreneurship to David Tran for bringing his version all the way to the US. But we also have to respect the origins in Thailand. And as I said before, no two family recipes are alike. The Sriracha we all know and love could very well just be David Tran's version of it. If you're a Sriracha or Sriracha fan and you find either this or the Sriracha Panic version at a grocery store, I definitely recommend checking it out. I know that Sriracha Panic is currently trying to get their sauce in more markets, so you may be seeing it sooner rather than later. And there we have it, the full history of Sriracha sauce. Now, if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button down below and hit subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. I'm Dave from Meels, and we'll catch you in the next video. Now, if you stayed till the end, Moses got a little confident during the taste test. Why don't you just have a look?
It's not that spicy though. What are you crying about? It's not that spicy.
It wasn't that, guys. Let's go. If you want to make it real spicy, you're coming. Come on. Here, have some of it. Have some of it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Have some of this.
Done. Well, you were talking about good smoke. Your mama said this and whatever, man. You want to go over there? You want to go in there? Okay, that's all you, okay? That's all you.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, let's do it. Let's do the other one. Yeah.
please.
Oh, behind the scenes of the Sriracha video. Sharon's fine.
He didn't even cheers raw.
Not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Something's wrong with you, though. Honestly, you're not human. You need to find Jesus. Like,
That was wrong with you. I do this all the time.
this is such a bad idea. Why did we do this?
Want me to raise nobody?
That's my first and last. I retire from the Meals videos.
How you doing?
Yeah, we're out here still. We're still here. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, like, I'm okay. You know ice in here, man? This is the best sriracha sauce I've ever tried in my life.